Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Well, the nutrition during the days of the feast is our second topic with our dear guest, Dr. Nahla Bakri, nutrition expert. Good afternoon and happy Eid to you.
Happy Eid, dear.
Thank you so much. Dr. Bakri, now, of course, during the days of the feast, this is the feast of the meat, and we have the main dish for the Egyptians, which is the feta with the meat over it. So give us an idea about our traditions during the feast and the problems we suffer after eating the feta.
Yes, our tradition food is, goes back many hundreds of years and maybe thousands of years ago.
Yes.
And we used to be very healthy and trim and eating balanced diet until maybe like 30 years ago when we started adopting bad habits with our traditional food.
Yes.
Our traditional food is not bad. It's very healthy, and we can, once we eat it with enough salads and vegetables and fruits, then and natural juices, that was fine. It's addition of fried foods and seed oils and the fizzy drinks, the sugared fizzy drinks. This is the bad habits that we have acquired during the past 30 years.
Yes. Yes. So actually, we don't eat feta only for the lunch or the main dish at noon, but actually some families prefer to have the meat for the breakfast. So
yes.
Mm.
It doesn't matter when you have it, as long as you eat in healthy portions, like I always say, divide your plate. Half of your plate would be vegetables and fruits, and half of your plate is the feta. After all, the feta is carbohydrates and meat, right? And the carbohydrates in the form of bread, baladi bread, which is whole wheat bread, and some rice and meat, and that's okay. You need carbohydrates and you need proteins, as long as you eat enough vegetables. This is what most of the Egyptians now are forgetting, is to add vegetables to your feta to make it more digestible and for absorption and fiber, and also to prevent fat storage.
Yes. What about people who are on diet during the feast? What about the children, the pregnant women? Give us an idea about their meals.
If anybody is doing a diet during the feast, I advise them to stick to one portion plate. Divide your plate in half. Half vegetables and half whatever else you like. Make sure that whatever you eat has to be 100% natural, and try to avoid fried foods, deep fried foods. So whether you're pregnant or your child or with a dietary requirements, if you follow this rule, you're going to be fine.
Yes. Yes. What about pregnant women during the feast? Of course, they would like to eat a lot of feta. What is your advice for them?
Pregnant women should be very careful, because if you overeat, that will cause heartburn. And so always stick to one plate. As I said, divided plate, the same advice. Okay, and to make sure that you eat nutritious foods, because you're pregnant and you need everything that enters your mouth to be nutritious, and avoid completely all the sugared fizzy drinks, the colored drinks, and all that is very harmful, and try to stick to natural foods.
Yes. Concerning the children during the feast, some mothers unintentionally they want their kids to eat, so they force them to eat, or pressure on them to eat unintentionally, harming them. So give us an idea about the meal of the children.
Forcing children to eat is really harmful. A child should have assigned meal times just like adults do. They should not be allowed to snack with candy or or chips or any snacks in between meals, because once the child starts eating all this junk, he's not going to be hungry.
Yes.
And then you're going to force him to eat. Well, you allowed him to eat the snacks, right?
Yes.
As an adult, if you allow the child to snack before the meal and then he's not hungry and then you force him, then this is double trouble.
Yes.
So we're supposed to be eating every 4 hours, okay? A
Yes.
child maybe every 3 hours. And then between the meals should not snack at all.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And then he will not be forced to eat because he'll be hungry naturally. And then when you offer him or her the right food, they will eat. But forcing children to eat is really wrong.
Yes. What is the best way for cooking the meat of the feast? Some people use butter, some people use oils. Give us an idea about the best way to cook the healthiest, I mean.
The healthiest way for the fatta meat is like what we do is to sear the meat, boil the meat, and if you want to coat it with a little bit of butter, that's okay. Butter is natural, okay? So all that is okay. If you have some problem with butter, then maybe you just use the boiled meat and not, the one coated with butter.
Yes.
But other than that, stay away from the hydrogenated fats like the fake butter or the fake samna ghee, the hydrogenated. I don't like that, and it's really, really harmful. And just stick to the natural butter or ghee or clarified butter or olive oil. That's always better for your health on the long run and even on the short run.
Yes. My last question, because actually we're running out of time. What is your advice for our meals after the feast?
After the feast, I suggest that we detox. We eat a lot of yogurt and fruits, and lots of vegetables, and boiled eggs, and fish, a lot of fish, because fish is very healthy. Since we eat a lot of red meat, maybe we need fish now. And happy feast for everyone.
Thank you so much. Happy feast to you and to your family. I really had the pleasure to have this phone with you. Happy Eid to you, Dr. Nahla Bakri, nutrition expert. I really had the pleasure to have this phone with you. Ladies and gentlemen, a short break and I'm going to be back with you. Well, with this, my dear viewers, we come to the end of this episode of our program, Cairo Local Time. Happy Eid to you and to your family. My name is Amal Mukhtar. Thank you for watching.